MLB The Show just dropped some new content today, and I want to talk about it. Now, this video is going to be a little different than the way I normally do my videos. I'm just going to jump into the new Moonshot event and just kind of talk. This is just going to be me kind of riffing about the content off the top of my head. So SDS dropped 3 new programs today, and, you know, right off the rip, you'd be like, wow, 3 new programs. They're going big. They're, you know, dropping some heat right before season 5. Well, they definitely... They definitely dropped something. I'll start off with the postseason program. They dropped the new championship series program, and there are some, you know, decent cards in there, like 99 Adolis Garcia. That's the card you get at the end, and he looks really solid. There's a 99 Kyle Schwarber as well, but I'll come back to that card when I start talking about some of my negatives. There's the Jonah Heim card that looks decent enough. So there's definitely some, you know, solid cards in the new championship series program. And then there's the new event rewards with 99 David Wright at 20 wins. He looks very good for a 20 win card. I think Andre Dawson is the 12 win and he looks okay. So overall, there is some content that I do think is like solid, sure. But overall, man, the few positives that I saw in the content today, for me, just doesn't really make up for the amount of missed opportunities and missed marks that I saw in the content today. It was really weird. Throughout the championship series program alone, there's a ton of questionable decisions, like Leody Taveras getting a card highlighting him hitting a home run in the ALCS, but then getting less than 90 power against righties. Like, you would think on a postseason card that's kind of highlighting that one particular moment in the series would probably net him more than 83 power or whatever he has. I'm not saying he has to have like 125 power, but like, if you're gonna make a card highlighted by the fact that he hit a home run, wouldn't you want to emphasize that with some power? Then there's the JT Real Muto card, the 99 overall, the third 99 JT Real Muto that we have seen this season, which is pretty clearly the weakest JT Real Muto of the 3. Like, he's got better speed and he's got 115 power against lefties, but overall it's a weaker card in basically every hitting aspect compared to the other ones. And of course there's the Kyle Schwarber, which I said I would come back to. The card is definitely good, don't get me wrong, but dude, it's the third 99 Schwarber that we've seen this year. They all basically look the same. And this one doesn't have catcher. And like, I get it. I'm not saying that he should have catcher. But when you release 2 other Kyle Schwarbers that are basically the same in the hitting department that do have the extra versatility to play catcher, I think this one is just fundamentally the weakest of the 3 when it comes to overall value. And just in general, man, I don't know why they decided to structure the postseason programs like they did this year. They have it so that all teams are represented for every round of the playoffs. Whereas in 22, as we went round by round through the postseason program, the only teams that got cards were teams that got eliminated in that round. It prevented overlap of players, and we're already starting to see that. We got another Alec Thomas today, a 99 overall, and we got a 98 in the wild card round. And yeah, the 99 Alec Thomas is definitely better, of course. But I mean, do we really need 2 Alec Thomases from the same postseason? Because now, I mean, what if the D-backs, you know, win the World Series and Alec Thomas wins World Series MVP? Are we about to get 3 Alec Thomases from the same postseason? I just don't really like the way they've structured it for the postseason this year. Even though I think the programs have been good for what they are, I still disagree with the fundamental choice of, you know, allowing teams who advance to get cards in that round, because I hate the idea of overlap from the same postseason. I just don't like it. So that's kind of where I'm at with the championship series program, but don't worry, that's not the only content we got today, because we got 2 other programs, the Trick and the Treat. Obviously, these programs are themed around Halloween, and it was actually kind of exciting because earlier in the week, SDS made a tweet saying, hey, if you like the Great Egg Hunt, you're gonna like the Trick or Treat programs. And so naturally, a lot of us were pretty excited because The Great Egg Hunt program is widely considered one of the high points of content throughout the year. The rewards were, nothing to write home about, but the real draw of the program was the way it was structured, because it was a change to the formula that we had, been just bombarded with from the start of the game. Do your moments, do the showdown, do the conquest, do the parallel XP. The Great Egg Hunt had a different structure to it, where you would have to, go to other parts of Diamond Dynasty, play different parts of the mode, experience the game in different ways than what you're used to. It just added a bit of variety, and it was really cool. So a lot of us were really excited for this Halloween program, and then we saw the rewards. The Trick program features Tristan McKenzie, Patrick Wisdom, and Patrick Sandoval. Get it? They all have Trick in their name in some way, shape, or form. Tristan McKenzie has, the most generic pitch mix you could ever have from a pitcher in this game. Patrick Wisdom has max power, but has like 40 vision and 60-something clutch. And Patrick Sandoval is actually the best of the three. Really not like a bad card. Is he top 5? No, at least right now he's not. But I mean, for a lefty, the attributes are not that bad. It's just, we're talking about a featured player in a program, and all of these guys feel like henchmen. Like, it feels like all of these guys would be cards that you get along the way as you're grinding in team affinity or something. So that's the Trick program. Well, how about the treat? It's the treat. It's gotta be something good, right? Well, I hope you like 97 Tyler Anderson, 98 Tyler Matzek, Jake Cronenworth, and Mike Yastrzemski. Those are the highlighted players of a program in late October? Like, huh? Look, I'm not even saying the Yastrzemski card is bad, because he's not. And same with Jake Cronenworth. He's pretty fine. Like, he's decent. Tyler Anderson sucks, but Tyler Matzek has some value with the cutter. Like, these are not awful cards. They're not the worst cards they've ever released or anything like that. It's just, why? Why did we choose these guys? Well, I know why they chose them, because in the Treat program, they all, I think if you rearrange the letters in their name, they all spell out treat at some point, like something random like that. Either way, though, it still doesn't make the cards exciting in a Halloween program. It's such a weird choice. Just overall, man, I don't really understand what they did with content today. It felt like they had so many layups with the Halloween stuff. It felt like they could have made the postseason cards a lot better than what they were. I just don't know how they missed the mark this bad. And look, I'm sure there's going to be value for people in some of these cards. Like, yeah, the Trick or Treat players obviously can be used on very specific theme teams, and you can use them for, collection fodder for your inventory. Like, cool. But you can make that same argument for literally any card in the game at this point. It's October. The game has died faster than any MLB The Show since like MLB 18. It's very evident that a lot of people have stopped playing the game this year for whatever reason. Obviously, a lot of other games have come out. But I mean, MLB 22 didn't die off this quick. I really think this content model this year has, it feels like it's actively pushed people away as opposed to enticing people to come into the game. This is probably going to be the last time I do like a big rant on the game, because it is October. Nobody cares. If you're off the game already, they're not going to do anything that's going to bring you back, realistically. It's just a shame, though, that for the people still playing the game, you can't even get a worthwhile content drop for a holiday in October. Like, I don't know, man. It's disappointing for sure. And I'm going to let you guys know this right now if you're still watching this video. If you still plan on watching my videos going forward into Season 5 and stuff, I am basically over the sets and seasons thing. I'm done with it. I'm not really going to care about it anymore. And what I mean by that is I'm not going to not make certain videos just because MLB The Show wants to restrict like 60% of the inventory that I've earned from playing the game this year. There's been a lot of video ideas that I've had to scrap because I can't build the team to fit the restrictions of the season. So going forward, I'm going to be playing a lot more friendlies. Okay, I'm going to be playing a lot more against, viewers of the channel, other content creators, other people I know, whatever. Because in friendlies, you can use whatever team you want. You can use whatever players you want. And there'll be 9-inning games, like regular ranked seasons games and stuff, but they'll just be friendlies, obviously. And not every video is going to be a friendly. That's not what I'm saying. It's normally just going to be when I can't build the team to fit the model of the season. But I just want to let you guys know that, like, for all-time teams, I could wait until set 6 at the end of December to start it for when the whole inventory opens up. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to play friendlies and do all-time teams in November like I always do. I'm done being at the mercy of MLB The Show's dumb content model this year to make the videos I want to make. I'm going to do it. I'm going to have fun with it. I know some people won't love the friendly aspect of it, but at this point, I don't care, man. I want to make the videos I want to make, and I'm done, you know, just like I said, being at the mercy of this content model that actively, you know, pushes people away. So that's where I'm at. And like I said, this is the last time I'm going to do one of these rants. I just really wanted to kind of take this opportunity before season 5 came out to do one last kind of, like, you know, this content sucks type of thing. So I just kind of wanted to get that out there. I felt like it was the perfect time to do this. Hey, I won. Let's go. All right, I'm going to call the video here. The World Series is going to start soon. I'm going to watch that. I know you guys are going to watch that. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I know this was a very different type of video. I just kind of had to talk about it. So I'll catch you guys later.